For a century, science fiction has focused our attention here, on this orange-red Martian soil. The narrative suggests that humanity's ultimate destiny is to leave a dying Earth behind for sterile metal cities on other worlds. However, leaving right now exports a Type 0 civilization, a society defined by fragmentation and a narrow focus on capital gains. Exporting an extractive mindset to other planets replicates the same ecological exploitation that currently threatens our own. This is a matter of sequencing. Attempting to settle the stars before stabilizing our home skips a mandatory developmental milestone in our evolution. The prerequisite for long-term survival is unifying our world first. We must engineer a true Type 1 civilization, one that operates in oneness with its own planetary systems, to create a sustainable foundation for whatever comes next. Without mastering planetary unity here, we will likely strip mine and destroy our next home, just as we have done to our first. Between 2026 and 2040, the convergence of artificial intelligence and quantum technologies will move these goals from speculative philosophy into an engineering reality. Pillar 1 is the transition to a Type 1 energy model. This requires a society to harness the full energy capacity of its host planet through non-extractive means. This visualization shows a stable commercial fusion reaction. Combined with quantum-enhanced solar and deep geothermal power, energy shifts into an abundant resource. Pillar 2 addresses the global land use crisis. Healing the biosphere is impossible while industrial animal agriculture continues to dominate the planet's surface. This comparison shows traditional agriculture versus microbial biofactories. Precision fermentation produces identical proteins using a fraction of the land and water. This infrastructure rewilds over 70% of arable land, restoring biodiversity and planetary carbon sinks. Moving away from extractive food and energy systems removes the primary economic drivers for ecological destruction, allowing global market structures to align around regenerative models. The third pillar is the use of AI and quantum supercomputers to act as a cognitive nervous system for the Earth. This network monitors global metrics in real time to steward resources with zero waste. We see this in AI-optimized vertical farms, which use 95% less water and recycle every input for high, pesticide-free yields. Technical sophistication is defined by how seamlessly our society loops back into natural biological unity to create long-term abundance. Type 1 civilizations succeed by integrating with their environments, rather than destroying them for short-term gains. For modern leaders, the first step is auditing supply chains to eliminate linear waste pipelines and pivoting towards circular, regenerative systems. Strategic action also requires aligning institutional capital with alternative protein technologies and precision fermentation platforms that decouple food production from land degradation. Ultimately, this requires a planetary-first mindset. Success must be measured by a technological contribution to environmental restoration and human unity. We do not need to look to Mars for salvation. By leveraging the current technological convergence, we can build a post-scarcity reality here on Earth and achieve oneness with our home before we take our place among the stars.